Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bring out the brooms. Bring out the brooms. Broom talk, broom talk. Like the stream. Who's here? Who's here? Can I get attendance, please? Roll call, roll call. Who's here? How are we feeling tonight? Brooms, brooms. Bring them out. Let me see them. I'm with you, chat. I think we're doing broom talk here. I saw Russell say the Canes have to win one, though, right? And normally I'd agree with you, but... And maybe they'll win just because it's almost too obvious for the Cats to sweep here. But they've literally showed no life. They've gotten completely dominated. Like, we know that at any point, the Cats can score 4 on them really quickly. I'll be an outlier and root for the Canes. Fair enough. 2-on-1 here, quick. Here's Verhage, and I thought it started that quick. Oh my gosh, this second line is doing what they want. They're doing what they want to this Canes team. Oh, just out of the reach of Bennett there. But Florida's rolling. Yeah, dude, they're a wagon. They're fucking resting players and eating desserts mid-game, and they're so unserious. They don't even care. I want to see another blowout and then just see I want to see Kachuk go after someone. Aho gets popped maybe. Shot from the point from the Canes behind the net. Listerinen slows it down. Kulikov's going to dump it in. Who, is it Belinsky who's, I'd imagine, who came in for Mikola? Okay, Daily Faceoff is listing Dmitry Kulikov twice, so that's fantastic. Jackson Blake, perfectly fine after his hit from Listerinen that he took. You were listening to some other pods talk about Rod getting fired? Yeah. I think they need to take a long look in the mirror. I mean, we were talking about that on the pod today, more so like big picture in the Metro, like all those teams. Can we still fire Blashill if he becomes available? I don't know if I want Rod Brindamore to be the coach of this Blackhawks team. I don't think his style would fit the forwards we've been drafting very well, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know. I think that this system in Carolina is good enough to get you through a first couple rounds every year against some mid-metro teams, but then every season when they play some big bad team in the conference finals, they can't do it. So, I don't know. And also, I don't think they have the pressure I don't think they have the pressure like other big teams, like other big markets. I think they can get away with just getting to the conference finals year after year and never getting to the Stanley Cup final. I think that's good enough. Yeah, that's a no from me, dog. Yeah, it's Tassos today. How many fraudulent teams does this Florida team face into complete rebuild? Yeah. Yeah, they're making everybody just reevaluate their entire existence, aren't they? I mean, to be fair, I do feel like they are the most dominant team I've seen in recent memory. Shot from the point. Ooh, just deflected wide. Bennett tried to throw it to the front. Kane's going to get it out. Nice move from Martinuk, but he loses the puck. Forsling settles for Florida. Canes can't break out. Here's Florida. That second line. Kulikov, good glove save. I don't think there's really much of a problem with the blue line on Carolina. I think their forward group is just go down the list and compare it to this Panthers team. It's not even close. Like, they just don't have enough talent. Not enough talent offensively. I would legit volunteer my time to help Trevor with the bot problem. Jones makes a nice little move to avoid a hit. Boquist can't keep it moving up the wall, though. Ooh. Rodriguez hits the deck there. Bob, oh! Blake with a backhand. Bob saves. No rebound. It was close for Carolina. You got a package stolen? Damn. Like, from Amazon? Is it an Amazon package? Your friend sent you some clothes from Florida? Damn. Was it like outside of your building or was it in your building? They said they handed it to someone. That is criminal. That's gutless. I don't ever remember seeing Seth put this type of effort in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not overly surprising that, like, he clearly had a bad attitude when he was in Chicago. Like, he thought he was above the level of the team. I think, like, I remember seeing those every shift videos. Like, you could tell he was upset when Vlasic was getting put on the first power play unit. I think he kind of gave up on Chicago. And now he's about to play in a Stanley Cup final. The score bug is wrong? Huh? Florida dumps it in. We're watching the wrong game? Huh? Okay. Carolina get it out. Foot race here. It's like Gadjevich plays it forward for Florida. Interception in the neutral zone. Sturm's just going to dump it in. Sturms wins the foot race, gets tripped up. That's going to be a penalty, right? Oh my gosh, elbow coming up high there on Gadjevich. Is that Goss's fear? Got him up high there. Oh, I see. Nikishin plays it around the boards. Medicine Hat just scored. Shout out to Thomas. Stankhoven gets it into the Florida zone. Oh, that looked hard. Oh, Seth! Rips one wide. Bennett's right there. Good save, Anderson. Didn't get much on that shot. Forsling flings one into the corner. Ooh. Stankhoven picks off that Kachuk pass. Florida hoists it out. You kind of look like Jim from The Office. I get that a lot. (2015) Blackhawks versus 2025 Panthers in a 7-game series. Who wins? Give me the 2013 Blackhawks and they win. I don't know though. 2015 versus this team is a damn good series. I do think though that 2013 was I don't know, that 2015 team was good. That 2015 team was nasty. Oh, that looked like an awkward Belinsky just went into the boards with like a splits. What's up, Holt? I mean, I'm going with the Blackhawks. Panthers still got a little bit more to prove to be on our level. 2013 is better than 2015. Just try to make it more interesting. I see. I don't know. I need to see the line combos from 2015. Let's see if I can find that. My shit is lagging. Blackhawks Stanley Cup line combos. I tweeted out today. Some Lightning fan tweeted out Tampa Bay's Lightning from Tampa Bay's Lightning. Oh my gosh, my brain is fried. Tampa Bay's lineup from 2015 was just like, this team was so good. Miss these guys. I ratioed them with the video of the Kane goal. Bro, I do not care. Okay. This is, I don't know what, I'm on Bleacher Report. Patrick Sharp, Antoine Vermette, Teuvo Teravainen, Desjardins, Kruger, Shaw. We had Versteeg, Nordstrom. I don't know, man. It's close. Both defenses are so good, too. I think I give the edge to Florida's depth. But I like our top six a little bit more. It's close though. Like this Florida team is like the only team since the Dynasty Blackhawks that I think could give like the 2013 or 2015 teams a run for their money. '13 was one of the best teams of all time. Yeah, it was nasty. I think that would have beaten this Florida Panthers team. I went to Game 5, I believe, that year. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. Hawks in 7, yeah. Oh, that was kind of a beach ball. The 1-T from Hall. Didn't get much on it at all. Oh, Medicine Hatch scored. Yeah, that was like a change up. Bob dealt with it. What's up, Gecko? Frost win. I do believe that was the first overtime. Damn, that was a rip. Bob makes a save. Oh, he makes the second one. It's ran into by Svechnikov again. I watched a bit of the sheet today. Jeff Merrick, he had on Pierre Maguire. And Pierre was talking about the difference in centers on these two teams. And he said that if Sebastian Aho was on the Florida Panthers, he thinks he would be the third line center. He said, actually, no. He said that if Sebastian Aho was on, I think he said if Aho was on the Florida Panthers, he would be the fourth line center. Chicago needs a PWHL team. Sad we're an original 6 and can't get into the PWHL. Yeah, I feel like it would be a slam dunk. I don't know why they wouldn't. Why wouldn't it? Especially if there's a Chicago WNBA team. Well, there's like 12 WNBA teams, I think, right? All right. Here comes Carolina. Well, that was a hot pass. Martinuk sends it in deep. Stalls the first one there. Takes a hit from Kulikov. Nikishin, D to D. Oh! Dangerous there. Fleury gets it out. Oh! Orlov lays a big one on Verhaeghe. Kachuk comes in and falls to the ice. Here's Bennett. This has been the best line for Florida this series, the second line. Here's Schmidt. And Anderson makes the glove save. And Kachuk's in the crease getting attacked by everyone where he likes to be best. We can defund the sky. Chicago Cougars PWHL team would feed families. Would they play at the United Center? Seems like an obvious choice given how big the Hawks fan base is. Yeah, I mean the hockey landscape in Chicago's grown to big levels. It would definitely succeed. Like, it would be successful, I think. But even if it's like 1/4 of fans. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I'd imagine they're going to get one eventually. Like, I'm sure they want to continue to expand the league. But the finals game today had 11,000 attendance I think Chicago could have that many. Yeah. I mean, well, also, especially if it was the final, I'm sure. I don't know if they'd be pulling in that many people for just like a regular game. I'd for sure make the trip for some PWHL games at the UC. Can you imagine if the Hawks had won the lottery last year for Celebrini and then took Martone, Higgins, Frindell this year? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that would have been nice. But I think when you say things like that, you got to think about how stacked our blue line's going to be for a very long time. I mean, the way I look at it, Rinzel and Levshinov are going to be star defensemen in the NHL. Like, I really do think highly of both of them. And so to have, a 1-2 punch on the right side, both right-handed guys, like, how many teams are going to have that? Oh, good opportunity for Stankov in net front there. Bob made the save. People like to glaze the San Jose like forward prospect core, young core. Our blue line we've got so many young talented kids coming up defensively, and they're all big. They're all, they can all move the puck. We're going to be like, one of the best defensive teams in the league for a very, very long time. These kids just got to continue to develop and grow, The games would be even better priced than the Hawks right now. Huh? We're rich with prospects on the Hawks. We are. We do have a lot of talented prospects. We just need a big hit in free agency or the draft to become a star besides Nazar and Bedsy. Like if we take Martone or Higgins, they need to be a bona fide star. I agree. I agree with you, J-Red. I think we also there's a couple of guys coming up through the prospect system. Like we don't know how good Lardis is going to be. Like Lardis's ceiling is like he could be a star. And I think the same thing about Roman Kanserov. Like we've got a couple of studs that haven't even made it to the pros yet. So, but yes, it would be very nice if whoever we take at 3rd overall this year would become a stud, or trade up and get the 1st overall pick and take Michael Misa. If it's just going to take that 25th pick, that Toronto pick, and a 2nd rounder and a mid prospect, we'll send, insert defensive prospect. I would take that in a heartbeat to guarantee you Misa. Like, would any of you not take that trade? Asking for a friend. I'm not drinking today. Regret last time. That's good. Starving for prospect talk. I know you are. I'm just worried that we will have too many B-tier prospects. We need to find that hidden blue chip. I mean, yeah. But you need B-tier guys, Like, not everybody's going to be a superstar. And Russell makes a good point. Yeah, Rinzel and Nazar are like the steals. We've also got Boisvert. Like, that kid could be an absolute monster. He could be a two-way monster, Like, realistically, he's projecting to be a top 6 center, It's good to hear everyone's taking it easy today. Everyone's a little hungover. I'm so high on Boisvert. He looks so good. Yeah. So that exactly. That's another guy. It's like we're still waiting, Like, I understand looking at the team at the end of this season and being like, oh my gosh, we still need so much more talent. But it's like, well, we've been drafting these kids for like 4 or 5 years now. We've still got a lot that we're waiting for, I'm not hungover, but I'm looking to be hungover tomorrow potentially. I have never heard somebody say, I'm looking to be hungover tomorrow. Does that mean you like that's the result you want? You don't even care about getting messed up. You don't care about having a fun time. You just want to be hungover tomorrow. Lee, I know me and you both love ourselves some AJ Spellacy. I do love me some AJ Spellacy. That kid is a fucking mutant. I haven't really watched his game at all since the preseason, so I don't know how he's done this year. I don't know how well he's developed, but what I saw in preseason was this is going to be an NHL player. I drink for the pain the next day. Jeez, that's dark. July 1st is a big day on if we are idiots or not. I know what you meant, J-Red. I know what you meant. Yeah, and J-Red, that's why I lose my mind when I hear these, like, you know, insert analyst, commentator, podcaster person. Whenever I hear somebody say the Blackhawks need centers, they need centers, it's like, no, we don't. But this is a very center-rich draft. I know people say this is a down draft, but if you look at the kids that are projected to go top 10, like 6 of them are centers. I'd take Misa because, like, the reason why I'd still take, because I know I say, oh, we don't need a center. I want Misa. You take Misa, that kid is probably at very least going to be a second line center, and then you have the option to move a Bedard or a Nazar to the wing. Although I think Nazar is going to have like he does all the things you need a center to do. So I think Nazar's not going to have any trouble. Like, I love Nazar's defensive game, and he's a lot better at the faceoff dot than Bedard is. We have loads of centers, just not all sure how to play center. Yeah, I mean, you don't know. It's not like just because they all played center in junior and college or, you know, growing up. Like, you never know that they're going to be able to do it at the NHL level, of course. But, I mean, you have a plethora of kids that play the position, you know? So the odds are, like, the odds of us not having 4 of them, Blackhawks should try and get the best players available for their picks. That would be most likely to fill needed roles. I think that's conflicting. I think that's a conflicting point. Blackhawks should try and get the best players available for their picks. That would be most likely to fill needed roles. Yeah, I think those two, like, I guess Gecko, like last year with Artem Levshinov, I thought that Ivan Demidov was the best player available, but Artem Levshinov was the player to fill a role. So, like, that statement is kind of wrecking my brain right now because I think that's, like, kind of opposite things. Those are different things. That's opposites, yeah. That's what fine, you're right. We should get the worst available players. No, you're such an idiot, Gecko. Oh, my gosh. No, I agree with the first part of that statement. I think they should take the best player available. I don't think they should be using the 3rd overall pick to try to fill roster spots. And I saw a lot of people on the show today talking about, like, the size of all these guys. And it's like, okay, well then you still take the best talent because then if you need to, you can trade them for size. Like, you can trade guys for size if you need to. It's like if you've got a guy that is way more talented than the next dude, but that next dude is bigger, like, it's such a, I don't know, it's so stupid to me. I pulled up Daily Face-Off before the stream because I like to have the DFOs up. Oh, wow. Boquist gets upended there. I don't think he liked that. Big hit from Orlov. I saw Merrick posted, there's an article he posted today or a blog on Daily Faceoff saying that teams are like being so inspired by the Florida Panthers in their build that he thinks that teams are going to try to draft guys based on like the Florida prototype. Because it is, the NHL really is a copycat league. Like, whoever wins the cup, everybody wants to get their hands on, like, the depth guys on that team, and everyone wants to model their team after whoever's winning. Just trade the pick at that point. Yeah, I mean, that's fair too, Russell. Like, if we're going to take Hadians, I would rather trade it and move down and still take Martone. That's fair enough. That's fair enough too. I just don't want to take a player that'd be available at like 6 at 3 just because he's big. It really does feel like if KD isn't able to do anything really exciting, it's going to be Frendell there at 3 is who he's going to take. Which I don't know. You got to hope that he can just turn into like a two-way monster with an absolute bomb, you know? People like to say like Martone's slow. Oh, maybe a 2-on-1 developing here for Florida. Schmidt's in. Oh, penalty coming up on Carolina. We're going to get a Florida peeper over these last couple minutes of the period. Oh, and Blake just got dropped again. Welcome to the playoffs, buddy. But yeah, it does feel like Frendell at 3 is becoming more and more obvious, which is whatever. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. All the tape I've watched of Frendell, the kid can barely skate. You know, like he's slow as hell. KD is copying Dallas prototype organization-wise. How so? We should draft whoever can freestyle the best in the 7th round. Yeah, this for whoever we're going to take in the 7th round, they should all have to do like a minute of stand-up comedy, and whoever's the funniest gets taken. Peeper. Oh, it's 4-on-4. Hungover life hack, take a piece of bread and fill it with Fritos. Sorry, I'm late. Unacceptable, Andy. Went out for dinner with Gecko and his girlfriends. Hawks have drafted based solely on size before. Kirby Doc, don't overthink this. Just take the best player and figure out the size concerns later. Agree. One of my students just told me that they went to go into educational policy because of my course instead of doing investment banking, and that makes me feel and cry so bad. That's very sweet and wholesome. Oh yeah, how long ago did she subscribe to the show, Andy? I think it was like about a week or so ago. A little over a week ago, maybe. She subscribed, Gecko, if I remember correctly. Oh, good pass! All right. That thing got deflected way out of play. Here, he's come out and said that he likes the way they run things and the way they handle prospects, like development path and stuff. I mean, he has been with like the Rinzel and Nazar picks. It's like those are very Wyatt Johnston and Logan Stankoven-y, you know? A couple of weeks is what she told me when we went to dinner. Damn. Gecko, you need to take into factor which girlfriend. He has one girlfriend. Allegedly. Allegedly. Right, here's Gossosphere in the Florida zone. That passes way behind Stahl. Seth will leave it for Kulikov, who cuts back. He's got Stankoven over him. 50 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Minute 7 left in the period. Nice move from Seth Jones. Another nice move from Seth Jones. Oh, and then he loses the puck and it goes out of the zone. Dallas lets their prospects rise in the minors. Ripe in the minors. And that's what KD tries to do. I think most teams do that. I think most teams have their players ripen in the minors. Whoa, jeez, dude, that's yes, but she has multiple personality disorder. Shut up. It's dissociative identity disorder, not a personality disorder. What are we talking about? Are we still talking about Gecko's girlfriend? Oh, yeah, we are. It's actually Tyler Durden. Yeah. That'd be crazy if Gecko's girlfriend was Tyler Durden. So wouldn't that just mean it's Gecko himself? Gecko is his girlfriend? W Fight Club reference. I knew Justin would like that. Fight Club is such a fire movie. I know that's like a basic take. I'm not really saying anything cutting edge here. Where's Justin? At home. Justin's at home. In his bed, smiling, watching me live stream. Kicking his feet. Like this. Right, Justin? Big fan of Drive. Drive's good. Not my favorite Ryan Gosling movie. Giggling. Yes, thank you, Lo. Yes, he's also giggling. I Drive. That's so funny. But what do you guys, I don't know. Would you guys rather take Frendell at 3 or trade the pick? Frendell at 3 or trade the pick? First rule of Fight Club is don't talk about other Brad Pitt movies. Drive is Jake Gyllenhaal or whoever you write his name is my favorite actor. Who would win in a fight? The Driver or Cody Maverick? What? Trade the pick, take Frendell, trade down to 6 and take Frendell at 6. I don't think Frendell will be available at 6. I have seen him projected pretty high. Like I have seen him projected at like 4 or 5. Trade the pick and take Porter. I still think if you can trade the 25th overall pick, a second round pick, and a prospect for the first overall pick, you do that. I really do. I also do think San Jose would probably be fine with us doing that too. I think that would make San Jose really happy, actually. If we traded assets to get up to 1 to take Misa, I think San Jose would love that. And that sucks. Like, I don't want to make San Jose happy about anything. I've started talking myself into Martone over the past few days. I'm not going to lie. I've talked myself into Hagens. Kid just seems like such a dog. Misa's still my biggest want. I'm on the team Martone this week as well. I see the vision with Martone. If we take Martone at 3, you're not going to see me bummed whatsoever. The thing about Frendell is, like, you've got another center that's like a project that you know is going to take a while to develop. You know? And it's like, well, we've already got like 5 projects at center. Have you at least watched the Bubble Boy trailer yet? No, I haven't. What was Bubble Boy about again? Somebody that lives in a bubble. Bubble Boy, Bubble Boy. Yeah, I do remember we were talking about Bubble Boy. This movie looks so fucking stupid. Oh my gosh. A 5.7 on IMDb. Oof. I guess that's not terrible. It's definitely not good. San Jose won the Tank Bowl. We unfortunately may have to bargain with the devil. Take Frindell and trade him. Take him and trade him. Oh my gosh, that's so random. Selfishly, I want Misa because there's a good chance he could play in the NHL right away, so we could watch sooner rather than later. I agree. I also just think he's the most talented forward. So, but yes, that I think those two things are hand in hand. Jake's early teenage road movie. Trade down to Oilers spot and offer sheet McDavid. Yeah, okay. I think the Edmonton Oilers would be willing to listen to offers for McDavid. Yeah, I think they'd be willing to let that guy go. Frindell scares me because scouts say he's good defensively but is inconsistent offensively, which with top pick in the draft is skeptical. Yeah. It is also like eerily similar to like Sasha Barkov. You know, everyone was scratching their head over Sasha Barkov, especially at 2. You know, it ended up working out pretty well. European defensive center with some offensive talent. That did go pretty well. Mick Washed. We're calling him Mick Washed after he scored 2 in the Western Conference Finals yesterday. Mick Washed. He's low-key mid, Evan. Connor McDavid's low-key ass. Send Frindell to Russia 2 years and forget. It's a UFC reference for anyone who watches UFC. Misa wins the Calder on this Hawk squad. Probably true. Forgot to say thank you for Man U recruiting Newcastle. Your debt from last season is fully paid. You're welcome. I want fun playmaker who can score cool goals. Are you saying Frindell's probably a bust? Probably. You're such a hater, Gecko. Probably a bust. People who want McDavid over Frindell don't know puck. True. Yeah. Can chat? Can every single one of you try to make an argument for why you would rather Anton Frindell than Connor McDavid? Can everyone spin it the best way possible? Look, man, I know McDavid's good and all, but Frindell's got really impressive defensive capability, and he's got a mean shot. He's also very young. He's got a lot of years on Connor McDavid. Frindell is just a bust because I don't want him and don't like him. No other reason. I think that's super reasonable. I think that's more valuable than having a real reason. You know, all these prospect gurus that come into chat and talk about Frindell's game like they're in the arena doing the scouting on a cold night in Sweden. If we are winning the Stanley Cup in the 2040s, I want Frindell. Jeez, man, I hope we win one before 2040. Oh, I see. If versus McDavid. True. If you're trying to win in 2040s, you should take Frendell instead of McDavid. I see, Russell. I see. Rescuing you, beating Villa kept us in the Champions League for next season. We managed to lose to Everton. Congrats on European soccer or football, mate. Frendell has as many cups as McDavid does, and he's not even in the NHL yet. Another good point. McDavid has been in the league for over 10 years and has no... Okay, we're making the same argument. Frendell hasn't even been in the league, and I can picture him with a double cup of walk. What the fuck? I love it. I did see the Sunderland limbs. I saw the Sunderland limbs, Andy. Absolutely bonkers. I need to watch the highlights from the game, but I just saw like a view from inside the stadium, and it was absolutely mad. Frendell would skate circles around that slowpoke McDusty, and he also has way more hockey IQ. And Frendell can also dig the in right fucking now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Evan, that's a good point. Frendell's hockey IQ, man. He's got a good hockey IQ. Walk mentioned. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about all these guys just for us to take Jake O'Brien. It's gonna be like we're gonna be like looking at the odds every single day on the sports book leading up to the draft, and then Kyle Davidson's gonna be like, "Give me Jake O'Brien." Oh, I'm so dead. The Hawks Twitter expert says Frendell is the next Draisaitl, so yeah, they must be right. True source, trust me, bro. John Mustard over that one Leon dumpster too. True. John Mustard does clear. I took the walk to Poland. I took the walk. Katie is going to take Caleb Denoye because he models his game after Jonathan Tays. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's how you win. That's how you win KD overs. You just tell him who you model your game after. Now, I know I'm slandering. Kyle Davidson has done from this, like we won't know how good Kyle Davidson did in the draft until like 5 years from now, realistically. But from this, like where we're at right now, the perspective does seem to be that he knows what he's doing, you know, i.e. Rinzel Nazar. Still scratching my head over... You know, I understand why you take the right-handed defenseman in Levshinov, but like at the same time, I don't, because it's like if this is a superstar, a very good right-handed defenseman is not better than a superstar forward that scores 90 to 100 points every year. But I do understand that really solid right-handed defensemen are much harder to find than really talented forwards. I get that. But maybe, just maybe, Ivan Demidov is going to be a superstar. And those guys are pretty hard to get your hands on. While Hagens and Misa offer high offensive potential, Martone's physicality and Frendell's two-way play could provide the team with a more balanced asset. Russell, did you just ask that? I mean, that was straight Chat GPT. That was, you just asked Chat GPT to tell you the difference there. Kyle Davidson has a plan, like how, I'm not is that Red Dead Redemption? I don't know. I don't play that game. The Wiser plan is still ongoing, and it's been just as long, if not longer than us. The Wiser plan has been cooking for quite some time now. Just one more prospect, just one more draft. Or Demidov turns into Andreas Anthony. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for now. I hope he turns into that. Andreas Athanasiou scored 30 goals one year. I still feel like we did him so dirty. Yes, it was. I know. I knew it. You got to play Red Dead? Yeah, I'd probably like it. I probably would. Beer o'clock? Sign me up. My favorite time of the day, Christian. Red Dead Redemption 2 is peak video games. That and Witcher 3. I've never played the Witcher games. I do love the show, though. Thoughts on the show, Lo? The show, Lo. I'm heading show, Lo. Thoughts on The Witcher? Andreas Athanasiou used bricks instead of gloves on his hands. We didn't do him dirty. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Oh my gosh, that's the funniest shit ever. He used bricks on his hands. You're such an asshole. Chat GTR told me to say that the A for the draft, we must get Frontella. Witcher's a good series. Season 2 shouldn't exist. I think I liked it. I also, again, I never played the video game, so I don't know if like lore and stuff is like missing, but I enjoyed it. I'm also just we've talked about this before. I'm a sucker for shows like that. Books are amazing. I would love to read if I was capable. I would love to read them if I was capable of reading. Yeah, dude, that shit Russell said was so fucking funny, dude. Out of pocket. Wait, that's one I need to that's one I need to go screenshot actually. Pull it up. Why is the stream not coming up immediately on my YouTube algorithm? That irritates me. That bothers me. Oh my gosh, Russell, that shit was so funny. I want to learn Polish to read the OGs. Andreas Athanasiou was the most finesse guy, but as soon as a chance to score appeared, the net disappeared on him. I read the first 3 books, and then the show didn't live up to it after season 1. The video games take place after the books. Gotcha. Heard that. So realistically, how many more seasons of the television shows there going to be? Because how many books are there? Are there 3? Or you said you read the first 3 books. How many books are there, Lo? Polish is a goated language. It's on your Mount Rushmore of languages, Gecko. And without further ado, here is Chicago Hockey Radio's Mount Rushmore of languages. Andreas Athanasiou played like the guy, speedy guy in Mighty Ducks who didn't know how to stop. Season 2 is like some weird Hollywood bullshit that doesn't align with any of the parts of the story. I do hate when they do that. I mean, that was the Game of Thrones fall off was because George R.R. Martin like just stopped writing the books. His lazy ass. So Disney-fied. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I don't even remember the second season. I should watch the show back. I feel like I haven't seen it in a couple years. 6 or 7? 6, 7. 7 books. Gotcha. So they could keep cranking that shit out. Pause. But if they... why would they mess it up? Like, wait, so Lo, the first one was really good and stick to the storyline, but then the second season just wasn't? Is what you're saying? That's so annoying. That's so annoying that they would do that. That they would do it like they would make it solid the first season and then just be like, oh, were different people making it? Did different people make the second season? We are back underway. Not that I'm not going to continue to read all your comments. Witcher going to be cranking 90s? He's going to be cranking 90s in the next season? Oh my gosh. He's going to be build fighting. The sound's glitching. It's not ideal. They changed the character motives and made one of the nicest characters have mean, slimy agenda. That's stupid. Of course, the first game that I don't bet the under. Oh, yeah, that's right. Henry Cavill, right? Is that his name? Cavill? He said, I'm done with this shit. You guys are idiots. Yeah, because isn't he like a total nerd? Like, isn't he a total, like, he's like dope. Like, isn't he like a super hardcore gamer and stuff? Even though he's an absolute Chad. The monoliths aren't a thing at all. Yeah, the lead actor was a big Witcher nerd and genius, and they chased him away. That's so dope. That's so sick. Yeah, that's true, Russell. It was 1-1 heading into the third. You're right. I did say that the Florida Panthers could blow the doors off this team at any point, and I stand by it. That is so funny, though, that he was just like, you guys are ruining this, and I'm not going to be a part of it. That's so awesome. Henry Cavill in a blonde wig never appealed to me if he had been brunette. I think he would have been much hotter as a brunette. Yeah, John, shit. I forgot. John was at game 3. John, how was it? You sent me a picture. I was so jealous. Damn. All right. Well, thank you for the information, Lo, about The Witcher, the lowdown, if you will. Can't wait for the random 5-goal outbursts in 10 minutes by the Cats. True. True. Once they get 1, they're gonna get 7. I mean, they obviously looked like the better team again in that first period. Ooh, Marchand almost picked off that pass. It was electric. But seasons... Wait, I'm not going to lie, Lo. I think I've only seen 2 seasons of the show. Or maybe I've seen 3. I'm going to have to go check. Because even if it's like ass, I'll still watch because I'm such a sucker for that kind of show. Bro got to see King Bob IRL. You have a real Witcher sword? That is so sick. That's the if you ever get if there's ever a home invasion, is that your first thing you're grabbing, Lo? Is your Witcher sword just coming out, just fucking wielding that John? But the UC has my heart. Yeah, man, playoff hockey at the United Center was different gravy, man. I miss it. I need it more than I need air and water. Sometimes when you go to football, you see 2 goals and miss one. But you miss one piss. Oh, sometimes when you go to football, you see 2 goals and miss one piss, but your jeans will dry. That's so profound. Shut up. I'm streaming here. Great advice, Andy. True. Yeah, you thug it out. The Brits have the best like sayings. They have a way with words. Andy, you need to help me cook some who's that Liverpool bloke that sings the songs that are really cringe? I want to become that for the Blackhawks. I'm going to start making Blackhawk songs, Andy, and like chants, and I need you to help me, all right? Okay. I know a bunch of blacksmiths. CHR tailgate at the UC, gonna go crazy. I have black powder Kentucky rifle and a powder wig in my closet like the founding fathers intended. Rufus Rice. Oh my gosh, Rufus Rice mentioned. No way. That's hello Shaggers, right? That's Rufus Rice, right, chat? Seth in the box, Carolina on the peeper. I wonder if they're going to score. No. That's not who I'm talking about. No. There's this dude who for Liverpool. I posted him on my story like a week or two ago, and he liked my story, and I was making fun of him. No, it's definitely not Rufus Rice. Rufus Rice is fucking hilarious. How do I go to my archived? I don't think he's actually like really that famous, so you might not know who he is, maybe. I don't know. How do I see story archives? Or old stories? Oh, there we go. There we go. Pete Cosgrove is his name. Pete Cosgrove is his name. Go look up Pete Cosgrove, Andy. Rufus Rice's parody songs are hilarious. No, but this dude just makes like parody songs for Liverpool, and they're just like so bad. There are a ton of really good Liverpool songs, though. I will say. I will give our rivals credit. All right. Anderson stops the puck. Oh, not the best play there. Here's Verhaeghe. Kachuk. Oh, gets taken down. Think we're going to get a penalty. Yeah. Not getting away with that one. Wait. Are they calling it on... Matthew Tkachuk's putting his hands on his head. Matthew Tkachuk's going to the box here? Huh? Huh? How is Matthew Tkachuk in the box? Embellishment? Embellishment? What? Hello? He got hooked. He was in his midsection. What? That's the most shocking thing. Hey, Gary made a call. Gary said, hey, this one, hey, fellas, this one's got to go at least 5. Hey, fellas, you got to figure something out. This thing's got to go 5, all right? All right, thank you. Embellishment? That was a football tackle. He wrapped him up. Embellishment. I mean, you know, if Florida scores here, it's going to be a ball don't lie. Let's get a ball don't lie here, Florida. I'm calling it a Gus Forsling ball don't lie here. Give it to him. Rip it, Gus. Oh, big Gus. Couldn't keep it in. Good call, Phil. Lee doing embellishment freestyle. No, shut up. No. All right. Well, all there is all there is, dude. J Red, you're giving me a stroke trying to read that. Talking point for the pod. True. I will be whining about that on the pod. Big Gus mentioned Matthew plotting his revenge on who? The refs? Maybe Matthew will come out of the box and get a ball don't lie goal. That is crazy. That's one of the worst calls I've seen in a little while now. Grab your beer, champion, 12 points clear. It's disgrace. That's the bloke. Just found him on Instagram. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let me see if that's the one here. I'll listen to the one that I posted really quick. Damn it, I have to go back to my archives because I already forgot what his name was. Let me find this bloke again. Maybe I'll just play the song really quick for you guys.
Have you been? This is a song for champions. Diaz, Salah, even Darwin. Saw you there and you're just like, oh my god, the title race, 12 points clear. It's a disgrace. Game's the game. Wanna play? Yeah. New manager, Krotzer. I'm doing this for the Blackhawks. If I need to sell out, I'll sell out. I'll make the songs. New manager. Salah, Darwin. My favorite UK rapper is Big Shaq. Big Shaq. Oh my gosh. I typed too fast. Don't even know what I'm typing. I was able to figure it out eventually, J-Red. Just the use of wheel and the incorrect there messed me up. I know I joke that I can't read, but I do know that is incorrect grammar. Rufus Rice from Temu. I mean, it's not even close to Rufus Rice. Hello, Shaggers. My name is... Rufus Rice is special, man. That kid's goated. This guy is goated. You said his name, Rachel Ray. Huh? Rachel Ray was the goat. I used to watch her cooking shows all the time and make her recipes as a child. Rachel Ray was a big inspiration for me when it came to my work in the kitchen. I stan Rachel Ray, unless she got into controversy and is like offensive or something and is like deeply racist. And I didn't know that. If that's the case, I don't stan Rachel Ray. No, that was that old white Southern lady that was on the Cooking Network, right? Real ones now. Nose long like garden hose. British people are just funny. British people are funny. They're like in general, they're funnier than Americans for sure. For sure. British people. I do love that they just like sing they sing songs in bars. Like we need that in the United States. Like I need to be able to go into Sportsman and have everybody fucking singing. British mates, British blokes. UK culture is just hilarious. It's awesome. That's become a super trendy, popular thing and amongst like people in my age range is getting super tapped in with like UK culture, like pub culture. It's like, all right, come on. I've been doing this shit. Come on. It's a little cringe, but it's whatever. Like now everybody has a Premier League team. It's like, really? You support Nottingham Forest? Okay, dude.
Like, what are you like? If somebody tells you and they're from America and they support Nottingham Forest, that's like, I have something that I want to say, but it's not appropriate to say on the stream, so I can't. But that's corny. North America needs to get inspired by the UK for sporting chants. Completely agree. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, brother? I think I've seen some of it, Justin. New CHR intro with UK rap song. She don't listen to UK rap if it ain't Dave or Sench. She is 6, but a friend is a 4. I can't finish that line. I've been hating on United since 2015. Well, yeah, because you couldn't really hate on them much before that because they were the best team in the world. I've been watching United since a wee chap. I kind of gave up on them this year, I won't lie, which is embarrassing. I just didn't have the time, and it's hard. It's hard working in a restaurant, doing this, going to bed super late. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to wake up for the 7 a.m. kickoff against fucking West Ham. I'm just not. One of my best friends is from college, is from England. Sounds like a terrible person. Just kidding. Living lively. Hell yeah, brother. Keep living. Keep living it. Best you can do. Bob is the most fun goalie to watch in the playoffs currently. The most fun? Yeah. I'd agree with that, I guess. Most fun. Yeah. No, Stuart Skinner's more fun. I'm just playing. Oh, Jones takes a big hit there. Bob, 19 saves on 19 shots. Not bad. Otter's pretty fun. Yeah. Bob is just a little more like, oh. Boquist almost got a piece of that. Yeah, Otter is fun. But Bob's just like, I don't know, a little less conventional. You'll see him make some acrobatic saves. He's also like 36. Got one more in me. The Otter. I think Ruben Amorim can fix United if they let him. He got rid of 17 players when he was at Sporting. Now they're one of the best teams in Portugal. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the solution is going to be firing him. Like, what are we going to do? Just keep bringing in a new manager, give him one season, and then fire him? But also, I think I believed in Ten Hag for longer than I should have. United's got so many problems. Like, the problems at United go far beyond the coaching staff and the players. I mean, the players are shit, but is the Panthers window closed without Bob if he were retired? Not at all. Goaltenders aren't that hard to get. You know, like, it's not like Bob is the best goalie in the world right now. Like, it's... And they've got a great coaching staff there for goaltenders, so... They draft goalies all the time, too, so... That's crazy. That's crazy. Who are you going to run, Vanacek? I mean, we're watching the Edmonton Oilers get to the Stanley Cup Finals with Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard. So I do not believe that the goaltending is that important to this Florida Panthers team. I know that's like, all those guys would die for Bob. They all say that Bob's like the MVP. I think that team is very solid defensively, and I think a lot of goaltenders would do well in that system and on that team. And just because the goalie market's bad right now, I mean, Bob still's got like, actually, let's see his contract. One sec. I'll pull it up. I'll do the research. I'll do it, podcast boy, if Evan's still in here. Oh, and Carolina scores like Logan Stankoven, all sorts of fired up. I mean, you can't say it's his fault. He's scoring in these games. The Stank man. Oh, was it a nice pass from the Keishan? Nice backhand pass from the Keishan. Dude, I love watching Stank move. He's so small, like when his arms go. Oh my gosh, that was nasty. What a snipe. Sheesh. Where Auntie hides the biscuits. All right, where's Florida? There they are. Oh, this is his last year. This is his last year. He's a UFA after the season. I'd imagine if he wants to keep playing, they'll sign him to a couple years. They definitely won't be paying him $10 million. How's Summers been, Lee? I mean, how's summer been, Lee? Just been busy, man. Just been busy. They have this in the bag. Stars legend Logan Stankoven, the Stank Oven. Bob may have to retire in the next 2 to 3 years. Yeah, I think he's probably got 2 more years in him. But it's going to be nice for them when that contract comes off the book. But, like, I don't think you overpay for Bob if you're not going to, like, the agenda should be Ekblad and Bennett. Is, tough as that sounds for Bob. Saying Sporting are one of the best teams in Portugal is like saying Gecko's girlfriend is one of the best looking women in the bar. Carolina comeback. Let's go. It's funny because Gecko actually has a girlfriend. Carolina comeback. Let's go. And we've just ran with this bit like he doesn't, but he actually does. So keep that in mind when we're being mean to his imaginary girlfriend, because she's not an imaginary girlfriend. Bob to Seattle Kraken, because why the fuck not? Yeah, that's what Seattle needs. They need 36-year-old Sergei Bobrovsky. And did you hear Gecko's girlfriend subscribed a couple weeks ago? I heard that. We trade them Brossois. Yeah. Give him Brossois. We'll give him Brossois for like Anton Lindell. They'll be like, bet. I'm just kidding. Summer hasn't started yet in Chicago. Yeah. True. It's still cold. I heard Gecko's girlfriend is a rocket. All right, I don't know if we have to go too far the other way, too. It's been about a month now. Okay. Thanks for updating us. That goal may have woken up Florida. Yeah, let's see him bounce back. What's the live odds? Anybody want to take Florida money line at plus money with me? Worth a stab, anyone? Maybe I'll wait to see if Carolina can hold on to this lead for the period, and then I'll take it at intermission. Oh, plus 162. It's calling my name, chat. Yeah, that plus 162 called my name. I took it. We're on it. Didn't have any action on this game. Now I do. Soderblom would be a nice cheap goalie for. Oh, thank you, Ekblad, for that amazing defensive play and not making me regret just putting US dollars on Florida. Florida's going to start trying now. Yeah, they're going to lock in. Lundell and Frundell would feed families. Lundell and Frundell. Yeah, we really need senders. Let's go get Lundell and Frundell. I mean, I would love Lundell. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine getting your hands on Lundell? Opportunity goes just wide. Whoa. Jarvis to Aho. Aho backhander hits Bob right in the face. Makes the save with his dome piece. What food they cooking? Some families? Huh? They're cooking families? Doesn't sound good. The Dell Bros. The computer guys. Speaking of Lindell. Schmidt just sends it behind the net. Florida wins the puck battle. Anderson just gloves that. 5:01 left in the second. Shots are 20-10 in favor of Carolina. Is this their game? Is this their game, chat? Are they surviving? You know, the NHL, you know, these zebras, these zebras are praying for a Carolina win. These refs just want more gigs. They want more games. Dell mentioned F-tier computer company. Do you have a bad history with Dell? Reed, I don't know if you're still watching, but that's hilarious. Dude, what did Dell do to you? Yes. Explain. Explain now. They're all garbage. Dell computers use like AA batteries. Oh my gosh. Those things were like bricks. Weren't those things heavy as hell? Oh, there you are, Reed. Dude, that shit is... Conor McGregor just needs to lock it up. The UFC is falling off. They're also booking a Mexico card, and so they have a Mexico card already in place, and so they are they're like what's the fucking Mexican fighter that fought Volk and got dominated? Roger, who is that? Why can't I think of his name right now? The dude who beat Josh Emmett. Giving him a rematch, and he's like 1-3 in his last 4. And he's getting a rematch for the Yair. Yes, Yair. It's like, what are they doing, man? I've had 3 that were all guard. Okay, well, Christian, that's kind of on you. Christian, why would you get... After the first Dell that you got that was dog shit, why did you get 2 more? A Dell computer chewed up his LimeWire ripped corn CD. I have a Dell computer. I think those things can be like registered. I think they're like registered weapons in like 12 states because of how like heavy they are. I've torn all of them apart and they always have the stupidest problems. Trevor had a Dell box. IDK, why people don't like 11. It's a solid OS. Computer talk is crazy. Yes, this series is so ass. We're doing computer talk right now in the middle of the second. Oh, that's partially on me, chat. I'll take responsibility. And we're doing fucking Dell computer talk. That is so crazy. that screenshot worthy comment right there. Dell computer talk is crazy. This series is so ass. That's so funny. Oh, you guys crack me up, dude. Some of you guys are straight comedians. One was a gift, one was a scholarship offer. Fair enough, fair enough. Who's Grace? Is that your bae? Dells suck because they're riddled with safety pins. Gateway. Oh, here's Verhaeghe. Nice move. Backhand. Anderson makes a save. Slavin comes up with it. Is just going to hoist it out of the zone. I'd take a Dell over a Lenovo any day. I think Justin uses a Lenovo ThinkPad. Those things are... I think every teacher at my high school or in my middle school used a Lenovo ThinkPad. Right? Those are the ThinkPads with like the red mouse button thing that I just wanted to bite the... I wanted to bite those things out of the keyboard. Sometimes I say things, and I had a Dell growing up. Grace is the one that is in chat sometimes. Yes, my girlfriend. Lenovo's doo-doo. Then I built a PC. I think I'm gonna buy one. I need PC recommendations, chat. Your Lenovo lasts 3 to 5 hours. Yeah, my laptop is this is like a MacBook Air. I don't even know when it's from. It's so dog water. I built my PC with the same specs as a 2007 Dell laptop. Is it a $40 PC? Build? I'm not building a fucking... Or is that just like what you say? Is that like when somebody says they build their house? Can you do that online? I'm not fucking building a PC. You're making me feel old. I learned to type on a Macintosh in school. I love mine, but don't spill water on it. Good to know. Alienware. Not watching this game. The granddaughters have crybabies on Netflix. They said Witcher is shite, by the way. Andy, I love that you hang out in these streams regardless of if you're watching the game. I feel like half the time you're like, I'm not watching the fucking game right now. I'd rather build a PC than watch this stupid series. Fair enough. UPC, Justin. Also, I heard that the new Xbox that's coming out in a year is going to be like partnered and get you're going to be able to have Steam on the new Xbox. So I think I just need like a new I need like a better computer for like making content and stuff. You're uncly. I know, nephew. Build a PC and make sharks pay for it. Make the sharks pay for it. Good keep, Ekblad. Oh, Taylor Hall makes a nice play to steal it. Oh, big hit there. Sam Bennett is such a good hockey player. Like, he really is. So he's gonna, if he leaves Florida, he's gonna get a freaking bag. Alienware's decent, but regular Dell still We're talking about everything about this game. I mean, do you want me to? I mean, if you want me to do Canes talk, is chat? Do we want me to talk about this? Do I need to be over analyzing this 1-0 game? Is Florida going to the Peeper? And it's Burns. Peeper. Pre-builts are comparable in cost, though. We're past the era where they were cheaper. I don't want to fucking put. I don't get like I am not a fucking CS tech wizard. I promise you all, I'm not going to be buying parts to put one together myself. I'd rather pay more money to not do the labor. Nazar, highest producing U24 forward in the world. Celebrini, not even in the top 10. All right. Celebrini just getting whooped. Paper. No, please keep talking about Dell. Okay. Big kill here for the Canes. True. Big power play for the Cats. Here's Kachuk behind the net. Over to Barkov. Back to the point. Seth Jones. Back to Barkov. Back to Seth Jones. Nice little passing play here. Here's Rodriguez on the first unit. Okay. They're just... Paul Maurice does not give a shit, dude. He is so unserious. Here's Ekblad. Oh, diving block there. Great effort play. Paul Maurice does not give a fuck, dude. Just throwing Evan Rodriguez on the first unit with Ekblad and Jones. He's resting guys. Like, they're high-key disrespecting the Canes, I swear. Lee, you can do it in a 15-minute YouTube video. It's easier to build a PC than put together IKEA furniture. Oh, okay. Dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about computers. Like, I am an early human when it comes to knowledge about computers. Shit. Oh, Kachuk! That's so funny. It's easier to put together a computer than IKEA furniture. It's so common. It's the end of the second. Florida's going to start the third with 11 seconds of peeper time. Why is everyone building their own PCs? That's definitely not common. I definitely feel like every single one of my friends that like has a PC is like, oh, I built my own. Like, I feel like so many of my friends. Why pay more for some dumb company to put it together like Dell? If you can put the square in the square hole, you can build a PC. Okay. All right. Good to know, Gecko. How much does that shit run you these days? Oh, I just realized I have the stream open on my phone and my computer. It's kind of pointless. How much are PCs running you these days, chat? Medicine Hat getting the dub here. Gavin McKenna, empty netter. For Super Mega Beast PC 2K. Yeah, not getting a Mega Beast. Nice one is upwards of 1,200 for a good PC for foreseeable future, like a grand. That's not bad. You got yours for $950, but got it on sale. Okay. Gonna know, chat. Gonna know. I built mine for $800 in 2018, and it runs any modern game at medium settings. Okay, Evan. I think I'm good on your Mega Beast. Evan's Mega Beast mentioned. I'm not sure if I know what you mean. This is our team. This is our Colts. We bleed blue. This is our team. Whether win or lose, we love you. For the shoe, beat the Packers. And I ended up having to up my graphics card because it wasn't as good as I wanted. I'm not reading that out loud, Gecko. But Lo, your PC is like, you don't have like problems with like my laptop is so fucking slow. Like I would not be able to use like Premiere Pro on my laptop anymore. Predict who's gonna score Florida's 5 goals. Lundell, Verhage, Rodriguez, Boquist, defenseman. Kulikov. Four for Marchand, one for Bob. I use my Northwestern Mac for Adobe Creative Suite, but run all my PC games fine on my PC. So I'm sure Creative Suite would be fine. Heard chef. Ooh, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. I'm not as big of a Saint Germain merchant as a lot of people are. Daniel, in the way that I don't even know what that means, I'm going to assume no. Can you send me a link on how to do that? Thank you. On my personal Instagram. Ronnie just Ronnie just texted me, how will the Canes fuck this up? They are going to concede 5 in like 9 minutes, if I had to guess. Lee, put a poll, AMD or Intel? AMD or Intel, chat? I don't know. What are the Mount Rushmore standings? I don't know if these are updated. It's close. The Canes will make it to Game 7. Crazy take. I think if the Canes I think after the Canes win 1, we're going to see Reinhart, Mikkola, and Greer back. Never, Evan. Just starting sending Lee command lines in chat. Northwestern sponsored this chat. They drop plus. You don't have it yet? Yeah. Yeah. Fake. For the shoe, beat the Packers. Gecko of Dust. Dude, Gecko of Death is like such an OD name. Like, why is that your name? What is that in reference to? What is that from? Like, it's just heavy, you know? It's a lot. Like, my name on YouTube is Lee Grossman. Pretty self-explanatory. How do you get to, like, I think it's obvious how my YouTube name is Lee Grossman, you know? It's like, That checks out. It's his name. How'd you get to Gecko of Death? I made this account as an idiot child, and now I am an idiot man. How old are you, Gecko? I'm going to CHR post. You can change your name. Oh, you're my age, Gecko. Yeah, you can change your name. Except I will say, my email to this day that I still use every single day is it's a gun from Modern Warfare 3 because I made it when I was in like 7th grade. It's a Modern Warfare 3 gun. And I still, like, that's what I use for everything. A striker? No, it's the PM9. Real ones. If you guys played Modern Warfare 3, you know how deep cut the PM9 is. UMP 45? No. PM9 clears the UMP 45. No. ACR was in Modern Warfare 3 too. Silence ACR was like the best gun in the game. The best guns in the game were like the ACR. Dude, the snipers from Modern Warfare 3 were so good. The MSR. What was the other? The P90. No, there was a sub that was nasty, and I'm trying to think of what it was. Barrett wasn't good. The Uzi looking one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was a submachine gun that you just held with one hand. The recoil was ridiculous. Horrible. I would put rapid fire and silencer, and I would just run around the map and just not aim. She got reported for third Reichel. Yeah, they don't get the Blackhawks lore. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I like Modern Warfare 3 was always my game. I don't know why. It was just always my love. So I disagree. I like Modern Warfare 3 more than Modern Warfare 2. And I know that's a hot take. I know that Modern Warfare 2 is like the best game ever, the best COD ever, whatever. Modern Warfare 3 was my shit. And I love Black Ops 2 a lot. I liked the game modes in Modern Warfare. There was this game mode in Modern Warfare 3 that I was like ranked like top 50 in, called Money in the Dank. Yes, Modern Warfare 3 was the one with survivor mode, correct. The game modes were so much better in Modern Warfare 3. Bops 1, Bops 2. I just disagree with that. Yeah, survival was fun. I would do I would join survival private matches where the zombies wouldn't have throwing knives. And there was this map. I forgot what it's called, but it was like an oil rig. It might actually have been called Oil Rig, but it was just this super long slope that it would be completely impossible to climb. So you would just be there for hours and nobody could hit you because there was no throwing knife. PP90 was good. It's not the sub that I'm thinking of. It was the MP7, I think, was the best. I'm sorry for all the non-COD enjoyers in chat. Forgive us for getting nostalgic over some of the best games ever made. Man, I logged in some hours to Modern Warfare 3. Solely for zombies nostalgia. What's everyone's favorite zombies map? Mine was Ascension. It was always Ascension. I was mid at COD, never got a Moab or a nuke. I finally got one in in Money in the Dank. But the time I played the game so much, like a couple years after it was out, like I didn't play it in its prime, honestly. So all the people that were on the game were like the people who were addicted to it. So it wasn't like you could just like pub stomp because everyone was kind of nasty, because it's like, why are you still playing Modern Warfare 3? Like the next game had come out already. Yeah, I've seen that. My buddy was just telling me, actually, who I used to play Modern Warfare 3 with. He's telling me that they're all like backwards compatible and you can download all of them. And he said that it like seemed that like people are streaming them and they seem solid. Mob of the Dead, BO1, Kino. Kino was solid. Some deep cuts. What are you doing for Christmas this year? Brother, I don't know what I'm doing next week, let alone Christmas. I would imagine hanging out with my... What are you doing for Christmas this year? I would imagine hanging out with my family. I would hope. What are you doing for Christmas this year, Gecko? Gecko of Death 7277. Yes, Thomas. Congratulations. We had the game on next to us. Big empty netter for your goat. I was going to go door to door asking for a trick or a treat. Spreading Christmas cheer, asking for tricks or treats. We are buzzing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What the heck was that shot with the spoon on intermission? Was it Brad Marchand eating ice cream? Because that's what he was doing in the second intermission of Game 3. He was eating a blizzard. That's how unserious this Florida team is about the Canes. Oh, there's a playoff syrup spoon? His first move as a general manager was to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack. What flavor blizzard Marchand's having right now? I mean, he said he's a cookie dough guy. I don't know if I've ever had the cookie dough blizzard from DQ. Who was on crack? Stephen A is such a goat. His first move as general manager was to sign Lamar Odom. Cookie dough's a classic. I always go mint Oreo or just regular Oreo. I need to do cookie dough. Next time I go to Dairy Queen, I'll fuck up some cookie dough. I don't even know if I should tell this story because it's so gross, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Cookie dough ice cream got kind of ruined for me. I don't remember, like I actually can't visualize the kid that did it, but I think it was someone that I played soccer with growing up. Oh, I don't even know if I want to tell you guys this. This is really gross. Do you guys want me to tell you this gross story? Yes or no in chat. I'll give it like 10 seconds. And if it doesn't have to be, it's whatever the majority is. Tell the story. Please let her rip. Okay, this kid I played soccer with, and I don't remember who it was. I can't visualize it because I think I've intentionally blocked it out of my mind. But he would damn near Russell, he would eat the cookie dough ice cream, and he liked the cookie dough so much that he would like suck on the ice cream and like eat the ice cream, and then he would spit the cookie dough chunks back into the bowl so that he could eat all the cookie dough at once. and anytime I've ever had cookie dough ice cream, it has made me think of that. And so in the back of my mind, I just like, yes, I swear. And so it's like, it's hard for me. It's hard for me to go into a Dairy Queen and be like, that's what I want. Something I would have done back in the day. Yo, you a sick son of a gun, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, that could ruin it, especially if you didn't fuck with bro. I don't care how much, like, it could have been my brother doing it and it would have grossed the shit out of me. I don't think that's, like, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't done that before. That's crazy. Russell, Batman could not have gotten that information out of me. Lee, we know it was you doing it. No. I know. Look, I am all for the jokes of Lee doing dumb things. That is not some shit you would ever see me. Like, I did not do, I was not like a gross ass little kid like that. I think my parents are probably watching. I think if you're watching, confirm that I was in fact not a gross kid. That wasn't that bad. I thought you were going to say no. You do not all do you. I promise you on my soul, I do not spit the cookie dough chunks out of the ice cream back into the bowl and re-eat it. I promise. All the dudes who do it are saying it's not even that bad. Yo, I am not eating ice cream with any of you sick sons of guns. Oh, you sick fucks. Oh my gosh. Bro said, be honest, we all do that. We? What you saying we for? That's crazy. Y'all motherfuckers sick. Yeah. That's diabolical. Bro said that ain't even that bad. Oh, that's so funny. All right, we're back underway. Can we get some Florida Panthers goals here? Can we get 5 of them? Cookie dough blizzard party at my place, guys. Yeah, Russell and Jonah, that's a 2-man party. You guys can spit your cookie dough out in each other's bowls. You can share a bowl to spit all your cookie dough into, and then you can just go to town. I will say, you guys know, like, break and bake chocolate chip cookies. Like, I would rather eat the cookie dough than like bake the cookies and eat the cookies. I love cookie dough. Damn, I might go get some ice cream. It does sound good. I haven't like gotten ice cream in like well over a year. Like, I can't remember the last time I was at Dairy Queen. Oh, actually, that's not true. That's not true. This is another gross story. The last time I went to Dairy Queen was like probably 9 months ago with a couple of friends, and I was driving, and my one friend. I'm not telling this story, actually. Never mind. I cannot just be telling the gross. Why are all the grossest stories I can think of related to fucking Dairy Queen? Fucking Dairy Queen. I know someone that would have a cheese sandwich and squish the cheese between his fingers until it was gooey, then put it in the sandwich and eat it every day. Yeah, that is grody. Lee, you will be there? Hell nah, Ryan. Tell it. I was driving. I asked my friends, I was like, hey, I'm going to go to Dairy Queen. Do you want me to scoop you and so that we can all get ice cream? They said, sure. So I drove around the city picking up both friends with my ex's car. And my one friend farted. he farted really hard that he shit his pants. And so he was trying to tell me that I had to go drop him off. I had to go back to which was completely out of the way of the Dairy Queen. And I was like, nah, bro, like we're going to get our Dairy Queen and then we'll go right back to yours. Jesus, why did you tell? You asked, bro. You literally just said, tell it in all caps. Oh my gosh. What's up, Luke? Not a great Denoye game tonight. Yeah, he put a couple of stinkers back to back. We should take him at 3. Jesus, why did you tell that? Shut up, Russell. But yeah, I said no because I'm like, dude, like you can. And he threw the biggest fit. He threw the biggest fit because we just went to Dairy Queen. Because I'm like, dude, I'm not driving you back to your house out of the way. Like, I'll drop you off after we get the Dairy Queen. And then when he eventually got dropped, oh, Kulikov! Anderson makes the save. It's still loose. After he got home and like checked everything out, he didn't even. Is this why y'all broke up? Probably. No, she was really good friends with that person. That's so funny. I just told a story about my friend shitting himself, and Luke is doing Frundell talk right now. Wouldn't you want the guy out of your car right away? Says my dad. No, but it wasn't like he legit pooped himself. It was just like, I guess. Do I have to explain this to everyone? I hope I don't have to explain that to anyone. You try to fart and, it went south for him. Oh, that tip just went just wide. Yes, Ryan. Imagine my ex in here. She would be like, yes, I was there. He was being dramatic. I think she was on my side. That my friend was being dramatic. No, I know she was on my side that my friend was being dramatic now that I think about it. Oh, Lindell's in. Breakaway. Oh, forehand, backhand gets taken down. Penalty shot? Or is it a peeper? I mean, not a bad penalty. Nikishin's going. Not a bad penalty. Definitely not a bad penalty. We all had a little slip up here and there. Yo, Jonah, you're admitting to too much. Not Russell said not to bring up the game or anything. This is oh my gosh, this is CHR this is CHR heritage. Don't bring up the fucking Russell. Are you talking about the fucking hockey game? What is wrong with you, dude? No penalty shot, chat. Not to bring up the game or anything. Oh, Slavin with the bomb. All right, let's see what the Panthers can do here. It's a half pound of pulp. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese with the... Oh! Good save, Anderson on Rodriguez. Puck still loose. Back to the point, Jones. Rodriguez lets a one-timer go. That was going wide, but it hit Slavin. Nice break up by Burns, and he gets it out of the zone. Come on, Russell. Let's not get off topic here. Would you rather talk about a dude shitting himself or Canes hockey? Has she subbed? Who? call her. I'm not calling her. I know for a fact, if you're still talking about my ex, I know she was on my side. She would get annoyed with said friend. One time I cut it close to myself and I couldn't hold it and completely dropped a Duke on the toilet lid. What the fuck is wrong with you? How does that I'm so fun. I have the maturity of a 12-and-a-half-year-old, bro. That shit kills me. Bro said he took a Duke on the toilet lid. Bro, you were right there. You couldn't hold it in for half a second. I'm not doing that. I'm fucking crying, dude. Thanks, Gecko. Oh, and the Canes score again. Not that I give less of a shit. Thanks, Gecko. Very cool. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Taylor Hall's laughing it up. Taylor Hall's doing laughy jokey time. The Canes might actually win a game. Don't play with your food. Okay, Ryan. All right. Oh, wild ass comment. 2 Canes. Welp, gentlemen, sweep it is. Full transparency, I trusted a fart in Ryan's truck in the beginning of our relationship, and I shouldn't have trusted it, but he still married me, so it's cool. Good guy, Ryan. I know what type of guy Ryan is. That's not a deal breaker. He's fine. Doesn't phase a guy like Ryan Guy. The meme is over if Canes win. Canes plus 150. There you go, Russell. You cooked. Oh, there's a challenge? Yeah, that's offsides. That's offsides, right? I don't know why they've paused it completely. That's off. No goal. Let's go. All right, and that's going to break this Carolina team mentally, and now Florida's going to score off the momentum of that. Hello, Connor James Albrecht. Connor, you just missed a couple of disgusting stories that I just told. One about my friend pooping himself, and one about my friend, or a kid I knew, that would spit cookie dough ice cream back into the bowl. How are you, though? Use my government name. Connor James. Yes. He said, sheesh. Sorry, Mr. Connor. Sorry, sir. Your profile picture is very scary. It's just a dark abyss. I said smells like wife material. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. What's your social, Connor? Yo, Connor, what's your social, bro? I like your profile picture, Connor. Connor, you're getting love right now. You're getting love from these absolute crazy people that are CHR chat. Mother's maiden name? I actually do know that information. I will not share it. I do know everything about Connor James, though. I have known him since I was 9, maybe. You set me up for identity theft. Street you grew up on. Just Connor, before you leave, just give us the last 4 digits of the credit card number and that little security code on the back. All right, buddy? Thanks. Name of first pet. Yeah, which one do you guys do when you're setting your security question? I do mother's maiden name. Wait, why would I say that? Oh. I don't think. Oh, we're on identity talk. What do you want us to do, J Red? Talk about this boring ass fucking game? No, I'm just kidding. It's not been that bad. Lee, you're live. I'm so dead. He said, Lee, you're live. I am, Holt. I swear to God, I am. As of right now, I can trust you guys. If we get any bigger than this, I think all of you know me too well to have any ill will towards me. I'd hope. Maybe there's a couple of you demons in here. Lee, you know better. I use the street I grew up on, first pet in middle school. Prairie dogging. Yo-yoing. Yo-yoing is one I go with. Ryan jumps through the window next to you next stream. I'd be happy with that. A surprise entrance. I get scared because I think I'm getting burgled and it's just Ryan Guy doing a bit. I think my life is in danger and then it's Ryan Guy doing a bit for the live stream. Oh my gosh. Man, chat, we are on one tonight. We are absolutely on one tonight. Trevor's tummy hurts from laughing. Connor just sent into our group chat, went on Lee's stream for 1 minute and almost got my identity taken by his chat. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Every time my friends join this chat and get absolutely just mauled by you guys, it's hilarious. That's so fucking funny. What? The one person here that can possibly do you is me? Okay? What do you mean by that? Imagine if we had some brews in us. Oh my gosh. If I had beers in me, I would have, actually accidentally given up serious private information somehow. Yeah, that's a little much. Yeah, no doxing talk. Please. Yeah, Trevor, keep it tight. The post live show post game? Huh? What's that? Damn, Trevor and Lee. Stop. It's not a CHR plus thing. You guys are inappropriate. Someone chopping. Oh, Listerine got one up high. Oh, you got it like right in the eye shield. Florida Peeper. Let's score here, chat. Seth Jones. Oh, Anderson gloves it. CHROF coming. After the Midwest Coast show, y'all did a post game. Oh. Yes. I see what you're talking about, Lo. I actually don't know what you're talking about, Lo. Never happened. Wasn't there. Not sure exactly what post game you're even talking about now that I think about it. CHR exclusive content. When is the next live show? Tomorrow. Tomorrow in your backyard. Lots of penalties in this game. Yeah, and it's like all like stick penalties and stuff. It's not like been overly physical. Come on, Carolina clears again. If Carolina wins this game 1-0, I think that will make me make fun of them more. Or that'll make me hate them more. If that makes sense. I'm going to be so pissed if this game ends 1-0. Lee doesn't remember the night 3/5. Was it March 5th against the Senators? I do remember. I was there. I do remember it. Midwest Coast Brewing, best vid CHRs put out. Possibly true. That was an all-time post game. With the All-American Rejects, yes. I've seen that little marketing campaign they've been going on. I had a bunch of friends go to that like backyard show, Low. Definitely did not spill a bunch of rum all over the table in the post game. Yeah, definitely not. Oh, this is looking good. Up and pass was for no one. Oh, what a play for Marchand. Oh, Verhaeghe from the slot just misses, man. This just like hasn't felt like Florida's game. And if they still find a way to win, that's how you know they're a championship team. Verhaeghe. Ooh, that gets blocked. Ooh. Puck still loose. Ekblad keeps. Here's Marchand. Back to the point. Ekblad rips one. Oh, it goes wide. Diving play from, is that Slavin using his hands because he doesn't have a stick? Oh, 1T. Oh, they missed the nets. And Carolina kills the penalty. Stankoven's out. 9:18 left. Geez, we haven't even been watching. We're more invested in poop and computer talk. What? I'm jealous. Yeah, I know. That would have been sick. My roommates are actually trying to get them to play at our house. That'd be insane. It's such a genius marketing tactic that they're doing. Like, it's so sick. Because that shit's just going viral on TikTok every week. They're geniuses for that. And I bet it's fun as hell. It was the same night as Beyonce. Oh, it might have been. Well, wasn't Beyonce here for like 3 nights? Because I remember, Lo, you went to Beyonce, and then the next day I was working at a VEC, and there were a bunch of people in there that were going to Beyonce, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to lie, I haven't been paying attention to this game at all. I'm seeing them with the Jonas Brothers in October. That's fire. To the party. Need Florida to do something and end this damn series quickly. I agree. Please take us out of our misery. I'll endure overtime if it means the Florida wins tonight. What's up, Penguins? Yeah, it's been a stream to say the least. Trevor already knows. Let us. I went Thursday night when it was postponed for like 3 hours. That is so cheeks. I'd be pissed. Did she just like not show up? What was the deal with that, Lo? Just don't steal. Okay. All right. My mom just texted me Connor's birthday. I just dox all of Connor James's information. Oh. So that's kind of fire then, Lo. Just the shitty part was about how late you ended up leaving, right? And like how late of a night it ended up being. Because like that doesn't sound so bad. She didn't get on until 10:15, 3-hour show, and didn't get home till 3. Oh my days. Oh my days, Lo. You ever smoke a doobie and listen to Snoop? Yeah, bro, that's definitely an original experience that no human has ever done before. I'm just kidding. I'm not really a music guy after if we're doing doobie talk. I'd rather like watch something. I'd rather watch something. No joke, I actually did that today. I believe that whole. You ever listen to Fontaine's DC and Crush Brews? All the time. Except when I went to the Fontaine's DC show, I didn't drink. I wasn't drinking for that entire month. So I had one beer at the show, but that was it. You would rather watch Canes versus Panthers? Yeah, I would rather watch Canes versus Panthers. Jonah, I love Smiling Friends. I love Glep so much. I speak fluent Glepanese. I love Smiling Friends so much. I need a rewatch. If you guys like funny like Rick and Morty South Park type beat, you gotta watch fucking Smiling Friends. It's hilarious. It's so absurd. Going to rock concerts sober is fine because the pit is wild enough it can sober you up from the exercise. True. Yeah, I'd rather go in and just fucking go hard. You know? I'd rather go and sweat than go and like drink and chill, you know? Sunnyside, Chicago. Dude, Sunnyside, Chicago advertises on CHGO. Yeah, Smiling Friends is goated. It's so good, dude. When I used to smoke doobs, I ordered 2.5 pepperoni, half cheese pizzas. That's diabolical. Nice play from Matt Kachuk. Panthers have 6.5 minutes to work with here. Can they score so that we can go to overtime and keep talking about doobies and poopies and cookie dough? Being drunk in a mosh pit is pretty fun, though. You make a good point, Holt. You make a solid point there with that one. You don't really have to convince me on that one. I hate when there's like someone stinky in front of me. Yeah, Lo, I'm the same way. I don't really like to be out and about. I get scared. I'm the same way. Punk show pits are everything. My friend who I said pooped his pants. He's a big punk show guy. I guess that's not really surprising. I've gone to like a lot of legit punk shows with him, and where like it's just people sitting in a circle and just like fucking. I don't get into those, you know. I don't really, you know. I don't need to get clubbed by some massive like stinky guy. But I'll sit in the back and soak up a vibe. I'll catch a vibe. God forbid a kid catches a vibe, right? I stopped hashish because it made me anxious. It made me anxious forever. And then I started getting into it like 7 months ago, probably. Only talk missing is blank and prospect talk. True. Your job randomly tests for marijuana? Companies still do that? It's diabolical. My house hosts punk shows, and when the pit gets going, our basement gets like 100 degrees. Oh my gosh, I bet it smells sour in there. There's like rules in pits. Is there? At these shows that I've been to with my friend, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of rules. Like, I'll see one kid doing somersaults and then another kid just throwing punches around. I'm down to talk about Anton Frindell again. I'm scared he's going to be a bust, man. I'm scared he's going to be a bust, and we're going to watch James Higgins and Porter Martone turn into superstars. And he's going to be like a third line center. And we're going to be like, oh, okay, well. Defense industry. We're doing defense industry talk now. Got 5 minutes of this game left, chat. I used to go to a ton of shows in Florida, and that's how they usually were. Haven't checked out the scene in Chicago. It's solid, low. I mean, it's not really my thing, but like I've been to a bunch and I can appreciate it. There's a couple like cool spots, like Liars Club and Empty Bottle always has shit, like, obviously. Beat Kitchen's another one that has a lot of that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it's different. It's usually like unspoken rules. There probably is, low. I just don't know anything about the scene, really. Oh, Carolina might be in on a breakaway. Interesting maneuver to pass there. Oh, Jarvis can't score on the backhand. Yeah, I don't know if I'd pass in that. That's just me. Guy like me. All right, here's for Swaggy. Chicago's got a great scene. Kalamazoo has a weirdly good local music scene for how small of a city it is. That's fire. I'm going to go for tonight. All right, bye, Gecko. Tell your girlfriend I said hello. Oh, I thought Marchand made that play. That would have been sweet. Oh, good block from Kulikov. Things are starting to open up here, obviously, because Florida's going for it. Bob doesn't know where the puck is. He's got it covered. We get a whistle. Michigan's a hotbed. I prevail. We're doing Michigan band talk, chat. Greta Van Fleet's from Michigan, too. Love Greta. Crazy that we didn't even get any new subs with this highly intellectual discussion tonight. I know, shocking. I don't know what, like, how you would come into this chat and not be like, oh my gosh, these guys are fucking geniuses. So has Frindell moved up the draft rumor list? And does he poop on Dell in mosh pit? That is all the subjects we have discussed. Thank you for that brief synopsis, Andy. We appreciate that. Greta Van Zeppelin slaps. It's been a long time coming, and I know change is gonna come. Oh, and Carolina's gonna score the empty netter and survive to force a game 5. Wow. Good job, Carolina. Go Canes, go. Congratulations, Russell. Congrats on the bet. I hope you made enough money to rationalize saying go Canes, go. If you won $15 and you're saying go Canes, go, I'm going to permanently ban you. We're all CHR diehards already. Hell yeah. Who TF doesn't like poop and regurgitation? Yeah. Regurgitation talk is nasty. If this was my first time CHR, I'd be terrified of y'all. I don't know. I'm the complete opposite. Like if I walked into a stream and saw just a chat as loose as this, just yapping about nonsense during a playoff game, I'd be like, this is what I'm all about. This is what I want to watch. All my Gmail accounts are subbed, so I can't give any more subs. It's okay. J-Red, are you normally a different... J-Red, who are you? Because I feel like I don't recognize your name that much. That well. More hockey. Canes to game 7. Okay. Jonah, stop that right now. In true Canes fashion, they avoid the sweep in the most boring game possible. Yeah, true. This was the biggest snoozer of the series. Wow. They score 3 goals. Impressive. Only one on Sergei Bobrovsky. Oh, Seth Jones just completely whiffed on that. It's all right. We'll get him in game 5. Congrats to Carolina. You got your first win in the Eastern Conference Finals in 2 decades after getting swept twice in a row. Claps for Carolina Hurricanes, please. Thank you. I guess reverse sweep now. Stop it. This game did not make me think whatsoever that a reverse sweep is on the way. Florida was down Mikkola and Reinhart. I really hate calling teams boring, especially when they're good, but these Canes, man, I feel the exact same way, Holt. I do think that like boring talk is a sleeper, is just like a stupid take, but this team moves me about as much as the win does. Does that make sense? That was bad. Yeah, Trevor. Well, maybe you'll get it one day. Well, there goes the 15-game losing streak. True. We can't have anything fun, Justin. I should have known that the Canes were going to win once we both picked them to lose on the show today. I actually did not see that post, Trevor. Yes, Ryan, that's what I'm trying to say. Ronnie, our cats didn't get it done. Ronnie. Rod Brindamore is just a glorified Luke Richardson. That's so funny. Ronnie, who's at the game tonight, Ronnie? Who'd we have at the game? His mom went with John. Yeah, his mom went with John to game 3. How big is the fart? My little brother, he had a blast and a half. Was he rooting for the Canes, Ronnie? Good to hear that your little brother enjoyed the game. You love to hear about the youth just really delving into this great sport. Happy for Ronnie's little brother. John confirms that Ronnie's mom was at the game with him. No, I thought it was Ronnie's niece that was at the game with John. Wasn't that what I said? Wasn't that what I told you guys? It was his niece. But I guess John's saying it was Ronnie's mom, so. Which is pretty crazy because I think she went to a game in Edmonton like last week, so. It's a long flight from Edmonton to South Florida. Your little brother got carded buying ice cream. It's always Trevor's fault. Whoa, Ryan. I hope not. That'd be inappropriate. Well, chat, that's the game. A thriller. A 3-0 thriller. We're back to ice cream talk. Yeah, Ronnie, we did ice cream talk. I told actually, I'm not even going to bring it up again. Actually, I will. There's this kid I knew that used to spit the cookie dough out of his mouth back into the bowl to eat the cookie dough later. We did ice cream talk for a very long time because Brad Marchand was eating Dairy Queen during the second period of Game 3. That's how not serious this Florida team is taking the Canes. What a stream, fellas. Chat, be honest with me. This was the best stream in a while, right? This was the most fun stream. I know the game was absolutely dog shit and a total sleeper, but this was the best stream in a while, right? If it wasn't, let me know. Then we'll go back to the drawing board and adjust. But I felt like this was a fun stream. Yes, hell yeah, W stream. Okay. Hockey, 2 out of 10. I made Lee cry laughing. I'm calling this a dub. True, you did. I was crying. I'm glad to hear that. Good, Low. I'm glad to hear you were crying too. There were a couple of points throughout this stream that I was crying. This was a good one. Yeah, honestly, like and I'm doing the Wednesday game too, which, you know, might be another snoozer for all we know. So we might have to do more poopy stinky talk and you know, we'll reevaluate once Game 5 starts, but we know we have this in our bag, chat. We know how much we can devolve and just talk about nonsense. So it's good to know. It's good to know that we can, you know, put up a streaming performance like this together. Just tapped in at the end, but I feel like it was great. Thanks, Ronnie. Panthers in Game 4 equals Dell computers. Bad. True. Let's bring the same energy for Justin tomorrow, people. Yes. Make sure you guys give Justin the love tomorrow. Justin's going to lose his mind. No, Justin will love it. Rage baiting him. Digression, defecation, technology, hockey. What more can you ask for, Dad? Does it get better than this? I mean, I doubt it gets better than this. Wait, there was a hockey game? Yeah, true. I don't even... Like, I'm going to have to watch... Oh, my gosh. I'm going to have to watch the replay of this game. I'm going to have to watch replays from this game before I talk about it on the show Wednesday. Because you guys distracted me so much. Justin's going to lose it. Well, hopefully that Oilers-Stars game is a banger. But it also might just be the Oilers dominating the Stars. Back to real hockey and some serious viewing maybes. Don't forget digestion. Yeah. Lack thereof. Yeah. Defecation. No breathing. So dumb. Stuart Skinner going to be prime Hasek or empty net. You never know. You never know. It's either Swiss cheese or Patrick Waugh. So we'll see what we get tomorrow from my boy Stu. We're going to have 3 hours of prospect talk. Yeah, correct, Red. That Justin, that's what Justin's got in store for you tomorrow. Something tells me Justin will have a couple of crazy conversations up his sleeve too. If I know Justin at all. Forgot digestion. It's okay. It's, you got the big four. You got the big four there, Dad. So no problem. The rabbit holes Justin is going to hone in on are going to be incredible. Yeah, you guys could do Indy 500 talk. Yeah, we also did a lot of Call of Duty talk tonight. Papa Roach mentioned. Happy Memorial Day, Ronnie. I hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day. Motorsports talk. Everything except F1 for Justin. No F1. Damn F1 slander. Justin's going to take that personal and come in and only do F1 talk tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Justin is going to be streaming tomorrow night. So make sure you're back here and trying to suck him into it. Whoa. Trying to pull him into as many rabbit holes as possible. He's a beast. He's going to kill it. And then we will be back for the show Wednesday and another stream Wednesday. Yeah, I know. So I said, whoa, I addressed. I know. I addressed it. All right. I love you guys a lot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If any of you are new here and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I can't believe you'd be watching this much of a stream and not hitting the subscribe button. So hit that sub button, follow the Instagram. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.